over the years, I know you've had some takes on this, and they always really, really amuse me. What is, when you're at home or you're at like an airport bar and the TV's on, like, what is the worst kind of football television?
And well, let me just say this before,
Yeah.
what you guys do on your show is really good.
Thanks,
Like
man.
it's a show that is on all the time in our cafeteria. I have a ton of respect for yourself and Pete and Nate and Kay. I think you guys do an amazing job. I really do. I think you guys make sports less douchey. I think it's the best way I can say it.
It's
You know what I
awesome.
mean? Because you guys talk on the real about things. You guys talk about things in a real manner. And it doesn't, like, as much as you guys probably know what the topics are going to be, it doesn't feel scripted.
Hmm.
And it doesn't feel like, hey, Kyle, you got to take this side today, and Pete, you're going to take this side. And then Nate, you kind of, do whatever you want. And Kay, you just kind of keep everything. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you guys. There's just a realness about the show that I think we all, anybody who knows it and has been on it or watches it, just appreciates. But what I, laugh at, do not spend any time watching. But unfortunately, it's usually like ESPN's on here, and the network's on over there, kind of in our cafeteria. It's just like four guys, four men or four women, whoever it shakes out, and everybody's just trying to say the most outlandish thing possible
Yep.
to get the most clickbait. And I've said it many times about clickbait. My problem with putting ridiculous headlines on the stories is that in this culture where the attention span is so short for so many people, even people probably listening to this interview or watching this who, can't stay on the entire time because they got other things to do and other things looking at their phone. It's like all they're going to read is 8 words on an ESPN front page, and they think that's going to, that's what these people are trying to get people to click on, because if they get a 1 second page, 1 second on that page, that counts as the page view. And the more page views you get, the more ad revenue you get. And I think it's really low class journalism. It's like some of the headlines that get put on some of these articles that have nothing to do with what's actually content wise in the article. I think it's poor journalism. I think it's a total lack of integrity. And I don't want to listen. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to listen to 4 people, on some show yelling at each other about opinions. Do they really feel that way? Is that like, are they just trying to be the most outlandish, opinion possible, so they get the most views when it gets, retweeted on Twitter or posted on a 10-second blurb on ESPN.com or something? I think it's really done a disservice to the, industry of journalism, for sure.
You know what's unfortunate, and that was a hell of a rant, dude. Those shows, First Take, these shows, Stephen A, whatnot, like those shows rate. Like a lot of people watch them. They're very successful. The people get paid a lot of money. And so I kind of agree with you. Like, I just like a more human conversation. But then they just point at the scoreboard. They're like, look, we had 4 times as many viewers as you guys did doing your little skit there in the third segment. So it's frustrating because I know what you mean. And yet those shows are successful.
Look, man, it comes down to this. If you're willing to sell out, if you are willing to sell out and not have any character to stand on, and you kind of get what you deserve. If that's what it's all about to you, if your integrity is worth, clicks or likes, then that says a lot about you.